So guys, where we were just at was the Jaco Beach sign, which is a great spot to get some photos looking over all of Jaco Beach. Good morning guys from Jaco Beach. It's La Playa, about 1 hour and 45 minutes southwest of San Jose. And we're gonna be here exploring this city that has 10,000 local residents, and it feels much larger than that with all the retail and all the tourism that happens here. So we're gonna be testing out some of these restaurants, check out the streets, La Playa of course, and see where it takes us. So come on with us, we're gonna head to the city. So guys, where we were just at was the Jaco Beach sign, which is a great spot to get some photos looking over all of Jaco Beach. And it's about a 5 to 6 minute drive down into the city center. So we're cruising back into the city here to show you a little bit more of what the locals like downtown. So guys, we just arrived here downtown and we have a very special guest joining us for this trip. We have my dad and then of course our girlfriends are joining us. So this is Mr. Candy and he is going to tell us some tips about Jaco and Costa Rica in general.
Probably one thing that most people don't understand is when they see the sign soda. Soda does not imply what we're used to. It's actually a restaurant and it's generally more unique and indigenous to the area. So you always want to seek out sodas because one, not only is the food outstanding, unique and native, but the prices are also very, very friendly. You know, something that also is interesting, the currency in Costa Rica is known as the colon, and it translates to about 600 colons to $1 US. So always keep that in mind when you're buying things and making sure that you're getting a fair price for what you pay for.
So you heard it from Mr. Candy. Those are some tips you're going to want to take into account when you're visiting Jaco. But now we're down here at, of course, one of the famous parts of Jaco Beach, which is La Playa itself here. So the significance about this beach is it's a huge spot for surfers. As you can see here in the background, everyone's out for that nice morning surf, but it seems pretty consistent throughout the day. The waves are pretty great for surfing. Additionally, you're probably noticing here that the sand isn't like what you normally see. It's more of a black sand beach. So it's not your normal picturesque type of beach, but it's definitely more of a unique experience because you don't see a black sand beach in a lot of the places you see in our other videos.
And now we're here at our accommodation, which is an Airbnb right down the street from Jaco Beach. It is in a gated community, which is really nice, a gated community of condominiums that are partially owned, partially rented. But if you don't want to stay in an Airbnb, there are a lot of different options here, from staying at a nice resort to doing budget friendly and staying at a hostel. So you have a little bit of everything here, which is really nice depending on the type of accommodation you're looking for. But I'll talk to you guys later because I'm going in.
So guys, now we just arrived to downtown Jaco. This is where it's really happening, especially because it's a Friday afternoon, and this place, after being here since Monday, we've realized that it really picks up the most on the weekends. It's a big party spot and overall like outside lounging area. And where I'm at currently is at the Jaco Walk Open Air Shopping Center. So there's a whole bunch of retail around here, but like my dad said earlier in the video, you know, you're gonna find a lot more westernized restaurants and things like that down here, whereas if you go a little bit more on the outskirts, that's where you're gonna find the sodas. but also there's a lot of different like gift shops and things like that, and there's a grocery store of course down here as well. So guys, that's pretty much it for the Jaco experience here. It's a really cool place. I'd say like 3 or 4 days is more than enough here. Unless you just want to go on a full restaurant tour, you could maybe spend a little bit more than a week. But it's definitely a great spot to go ahead and add to your trip to Costa Rica. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.